And what is up, my magic malcontents? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech. Now, I'm going to say, Simic does not get a lot of love on this channel. Now, for those of you that are new to the game, it is blue and green mixed together in the same deck, and it is a color combination that I started working on some stuff before everything rotated out, and I just could not quite get it right. But I don't think I've done a Simic deck since, oh gosh, when was Risen Reef? I think that was like 19th edition or M19 or M20. I can't remember what it was, but it's been a while since we've done a Simic deck. So I was going through my Twitter feed the other day, and I came across a few Simic decks that were posted by Arena Craft Pod and Bomat Courier. Arena Craft Pod had a Simic build that they had done really well with, and then Bomat Courier kind of took it a step further and actually won, I think, some sort of standard MTG online tournament. So basically I thought, ooh, this looks interesting. I'm going to try to build it, and I made some tweaks, and I actually think this is a really, really, really good deck. So let's get into it. All right, start off with our two 1-drop cards. Fading Hope just bounces cards back. Commune with Spirits helps us fish for enchantments or lands. We're only running like one enchantment, but yeah, it can help us fish for lands, help us not necessarily ramp into stuff, but it can help us, just make sure that we've got the land drops that we need. We are running 4 copies of Make Disappear, just counters target spell unless its controller pays 2. We got Llanowar Loam Speaker. All right, this can turn our lands into creatures. It can also add mana to our mana pool. Reckoner Bankbuster helps us withdraw, gives us something to pilot with or crew it with. All right, good stuff. We also have Briar Bridge Tracker, some very good value here. When you enter the battlefield, investigate. So basically we can get some card draw, and it gets +2/+0 so long as we control a token. Topiary Stomper basically can help us ramp into stuff. It's a 4/4, nice little dino there. And then we got Fight Rigging. Okay, Hideaway 5. Basically, we look at the top 5 cards of our library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. And basically, it just buffs up our creatures. All right, so once we have a creature that is power 7 or greater, we can play the exiled card without paying its mana cost, and basically we can kind of cheat out some cards real easy. Reservoir Kraken, trample and ward 2 at the beginning of each combat. If Reservoir Kraken is untapped, any opponent may tap an untapped creature they control. If they do, tap Reservoir token and create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. So yeah, this card is pretty beast. It can actually help us fish out the Fight Rigging. It can help us with just give us a nice big body. Can it be tapped down? Yeah, but it gives us a chump blocker that can't be blocked. So I think that's a win-win. Silverback Elder. Now, this is an interesting one. This is one that was different from, I think Bomat Courier had Tovalar's Huntmaster in this, which is also a good card. But with Silverback Elder, because we're running so many creature cards, basically the value of this card is incredibly good. When we cast a creature spell, we can choose one, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or we look at the top 5 cards of our library, put a land card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped, put the rest on the bottom of the library in any order, or we gain 4 life. So I think this is a very good card to have. It's nice value in this deck, especially with a lot of enchantment builds that we run against. And finally, we got Titan of Industry. Again, kind of like the Silverback. It's got some very good things about it. It has reach. It has trample. It's a 7/7. When it enters the battlefield, we choose 2. We can either destroy target artifact or enchantment. We gain 5 life. We create a 4/4 green rhino creature token, or we put a shield counter on a creature that we control. Bomb card. Really, really, really nice finishing card. And basically, if you get any of these combos out, or not combo, any combination of these creatures out at the same time, it's a really, really, really good thing for you. Just our land base, we're only running one of the Otawara, only one of Boseiju. We're running some Dreamroot Cascades. I don't have the wild cards to spend on Yavimaya Coasts. We also have Spara's Headquarters, just because it's got the blue and the green, and we can cycle it. Sideboards, because we do a best of 3. We are running Tamio Safekeeping. We're running 2 of those. 3 negates, 2 more of the bank busters, unlicensed hearse. This was an interesting one. I do like that we can do some graveyard hate, and that would be a fun one to have. Pithing Needle, a great one to have in best of 3. Tail Swipe just gives us some fightability. So overall, I think Simic is an underrated, underappreciated color combination. I don't play it as often, but when I saw this deck, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try this one out. I tried it out, tweaked it, and I think it works really well. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I do a best of 1 and then I do a best of 3, just so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the games. And we are against Chris Z XRI. We're going to keep this because we can commune with spirits. We'll take that. Always good. Always good to have land in our hand. Except when you get too much of it, and then it becomes a problem. But that's neither here nor there. Ambitious farmhand. Well, how much do we want to... never mind my dog. How much do we want to get them to ramp into stuff? That is the question. Here we get the loam speaker, so I think we're okay there. There we go. We are going to bump that. And that works. That works. So what we can do is go into that and then... Oh, that was a timely... oh, yeah, that was a timely... a timely one there. Yeah, I want to investigate. I'm not going to get into damage. I want to get card... Let me get some card advantage here. Or not advantage, I'm sorry. Just draw some cards. Ruffians and Connives. Okay, interesting. I don't think I've seen that one do that, but okay. Okay. Cool. And the only downside is now that's not a... So we're going to fight Rig. That can help. He's down. They do block. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so the Saga comes into play. That could be a problem. Yep. Ouch. Alright, well, Titan of gonna have... Oh, what? Nah. Really? Ah, darn it. It's all good. These people are gonna be real sad when I get that land. It's a Guardian Savior, huh? Ooh. That's cute. That is cute. Interesting. That's cute. They probably would... Oh, see, they could have... oh, no, they couldn't have Covened there. Alright, here we go. Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's gain life. And Rhino token. Boom. And... let's do gain life and Rhino token. Okay, well, that, if they have another depopulate, I'm going to be very, very sad. Really? Come on now. Yikes. Alright, well, so much for that idea. It's like it's a control deck, kind of. Okay, wedding announcement. They get chump blockers, for this time at least. Do you really have a Hex? Yeah, we'll take that. You've got a Fateful Absence, don't you? They're debating whether or not to cast that. Well, they use a timeout. That's okay. Clearly they've got a response, so... Well, I think that you can see with this particular build, you can see what this deck does. I mean, it's really just, it can, when it pops, it can pop big, it can pop fast, and this is a, this is one of those decks that if it gets out of hand, it can get out of hand real fast, so. Alright, well, if Chris ZXRI will so kindly figure out what's going on here, we will, swing in for 9, and that puts them on fatal, I think, because they've got to have, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get fatal damage dealt to them next turn because the wedding announcement will produce a chump blocker, and that the Elder does not have trample, unlike our Titan Bois right there. So this could be a glorified best of one, which will go into the video, by the way. Because I think that this particular game just shows you what the deck can do. So, and for those of you that are, and I'm not judging my opponent by any stretch of the imagination. You know, as a parent, as a husband, and homeowner and all those sorts of things, you know, sometimes we get pulled away from stuff, you know, kids or house stuff or whatever, and it's it can happen. But good. We are against Dake for our best of 3 matchup. And for those of you that might comment on like, oh hey, I tripped over my words in the best of 1. I forgot I was playing a best of 1. I thought I was playing a best of 3. Don't judge. It's been a day. Alright, are we up against one of those, multicolor decks? Because that could be the case here. They throw down an island. Oh, Roaring Earth. Interesting. Alright, fun stuff. So we do this. We do this. Find an Island. Here we go. Boom. Down it goes. Boom. Okay, well. Jukai trainee. Jukai. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fun. Let's do this. We'll do another Topiary Stomper. Whoop. Got there. Do some fight rigging. Titan of Industry is always fun, so we can use that to do some damage. The Jukai is gonna get in for something, so I'm fine with that. Oh, Kumano. Okay. What kind of deck is this? An interesting one. That's what type of deck this is. This is an interesting one. I always like going up against interesting decks. Oh, no! I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I don't like you at all. Well, guess what? Yeah, we do this because... let's see, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. That goes bye-bye. This comes into play. And we're going to gain life. Boom. Ah! Okay, well, when in doubt, just throw creatures at him. Okay, well, didn't really get to see what they were playing there, but I'm curious, so I'm going to take out... I don't know if the Bank Buster actually fits. It does give us some good card draw, but I don't know if it actually fits. So I'm going to throw Negate in there instead. This is a fun deck. I'm just going to throw it out there. This is a fun deck. A fun deck. We're going to keep this because we've got a lot of options here. We have options. Let's do that. Make Disappear is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to counter that. We just want to try to keep everything off the board as much as possible. Commune with Spirits, huh? Well, let's do the Briar Bridge. We have a token there, so that'll help. I think it's gonna die, but okay, Roaring Earth. No, not dying yet? Okay, cool. Do that. Do Fight Rigging. 5. Yeah, nothing really too spectacular there, but I'm okay with that. Commune with Spirits. Let's put that in our... Of course, then we hit the... whatchamacallit. All our good stuff. What is this? Rith Liberated Primeval. If a creature plays... Okay. Well, that's going back to your hand. After I play this right here. Oh, wait, it's not. Because I gotta do 2. Cancel. So let's cycle this. Negate is always good. No attacks. Negate is always a good thing. Kumano. I think we keep... Alright, fine. Let him keep it because I want to see what else they can throw at me. So they're just going to race me as far as the counters are concerned here. My turn. Yeah, this does end up getting... That does get bounced. Man, that is a big tracker. Gotta love it. And now this comes into play. So that comes down. Comes down with an additional counter, which I'm fine with that. And now it comes in with another counter. I'm also fine with that too. Let's see. Yeah, Titan of Industry. Always a good one. Okay, this is going to go bye-bye. Do I want that going bye-bye? Yes, I do want it going bye-bye. No, that goes bye-bye. This goes here. This... That. Both of these have Vigilance, too, which is really cool. So they're either taking fatal damage or they're losing their Rith. Or no, that's not what I meant, but anyways. So that comes down. Brokers Initiate. Okay. Oh, that's... Okay. You're dead. No. Alright. Let's go to the postmortem, because this was a fun deck. And you're going to see us rank up to Silver Tier 3. Yes. Alright, let's go to the postmortem. So hopefully, Simic will get some love now, because I think that with this deck, especially with fight rigging, this deck is insanely good. I think you not only do you get a wide board, but that board is huge when you get it. I mean, just really, you're looking at Reservoir Kraken, Silverbacks. Even this can get big, and even this can get big. So it's just a great deck to have, and I think it's a great deck to have in your repertoire. I really think that those two people that suggested it on Twitter, just really, really, really great idea. So anyways, as you can see, like I said, this deck can go big, it can go wide, it can just have a bunch of different ways to beat people. It is a true Risen Dragon deck. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a subscribe. As always, my magic miscreants, may all your draws be godlike, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your day.